Spider Bro, does everything he can. He's Spider Bro. Can he swing from a web? Yes, he can, 'cause he's the bro. Look out, here comes the Spider Bro. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers of all ages? This is your boy L Boogie, aka your neighborhood gamer, the GRU guru himself. Right now we are going to be reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man 2, a game that was developed by Binox and published by Activision. You can find this game on all available consoles, the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. I personally have the PS4 version, and I can tell you right off the bat, it does look amazing. I want to get into this review on 3 aspects of the game that I find the most appealing. First will be graphics, second will obviously be the gameplay and features, the third will be the overall score and how I feel about the game in total. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Now, in the graphics department, I can say that this game looks absolutely amazing. You know, the environment looks highly detailed. All of the structures, the buildings, the lighting, all of that looks top notch. Even the suit that Spider-Man actually wears is so detailed that you can actually see the stitching and you can see the web print on the costume. Everything is highly detailed and, you know, rendered in that aspect. But there's also some gripes in that department. Now, when you get into the human models and the human characters that's in this game, they don't look quite as detailed and quite as polished as it should be. You know, this is a 1080p game, but for some reason the characters just look out of place. They look like clay models instead of, you know, actual people talking. So that's kind of a gripe that I have with it, but it's not too major, it's not too big. But overall, like I said, the environments look amazing, the buildings look amazing, the lighting looks amazing, the whole map in general just looks great. So that's a big plus for the graphics department. The gameplay. Now overall, this game is about 6 to 9 hours long if you're just rushing through the main missions and not worrying about the side missions. So it's a good, decent length of time for you to experience all that The Amazing Spider-Man 2 has to offer. But I would highly suggest that you play the side missions because there's a catch to that. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. But overall, I can say that the gameplay felt fluid, it felt cohesive, it didn't feel clunky, it didn't feel out of place when doing some of the moves and some of the combat that you was doing in the game. I didn't feel like I was button mashing too much, even though there is some button mashing involved. I didn't feel like I was doing it too much, so it had the right amount of button mashing, if you would call it that. So the gameplay is good. I feel like they improved a lot of things that were wrong in the first game. They improved on that, and they actually created a new way of swinging in this game. They added a new mechanic to where I actually feel like it's more realistic and it's more cohesive in that way, instead of there being an invisible wall that the web just sticks to. You could go anywhere like that. You actually have to grab onto something. So it makes it feel a little bit more realistic, and that's what I liked about the game as well. Like I said, the combat system was dope. If you look at the Batman Arkham games, it's kind of reminds you of that. Actually, it is like a direct comparison to that, because it has the combo meter and has critical hit meter, so you can constantly build up your combos, so you know you can perform a signature move. Also, what I liked about the game is that you actually have different suits that you can wear. You're not stuck and you're not limited to the traditional red and blue suit. You actually have different suits throughout various sources of comic books and source material that they took from that you can actually put on, and it gives you different attributes and it gives you different stats. And it also gives you a little bit of resistance to different elements such as electricity, fire, and there's even one suit that reflects bullets, so you won't get hit by bullets most of the time. So overall, they did a pretty good job in the gameplay aspect. There's many things you can upgrade. You can upgrade your weapon, you can upgrade your arsenal so that you can have better web strikes, you can have better critical hits. You can do all these things. You can even upgrade the suit, so it's not like you're just upgrading the character per se, you're also upgrading the suit as you upgrade your character. So I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, they did borrow some different things from different games and different media, such as the heroic system. It's kind of like the karma system that you will see in Infamous games. So where if the karma, if it's set to the highest level on heroic, the people will actually start cheering you. They will ask you for your autograph, and you won't be bothered by the task force that comes if you decide not to do any side missions. That's why they say it was a good idea to put side missions as not a goal or a duty to do, but it kind of gave you that feeling that you need to do in order to keep your meter from slipping into the menace side. And basically what that is that the task force is a task force that will actually come after you, so you're actually dealing with them while you're trying to get to the main objective. And what I like is that it doesn't feel like it's a linear type thing where you have to go from one main mission to the next main mission, or you have to do a couple of main missions in order to get side missions. There's various side missions for you to do. Sometimes it was kind of repetitive, doing the same thing over and over again, but overall there's a lot of things you can do within the city. You just don't have to go to the main objectives all the time. So that's what I thought was pretty good. I think that they did a really good job on that. Now, that being said, overall the gameplay and the features are a really nice touch. I believe that they did improve on the last game, and like I said, it was pretty good. It was pretty dope. I had a fun time playing it, and that was the main factor. I had fun playing this game. I will highly play this again. So overall gameplay is good. There are some gripes like the camera being sometimes out of focus. Sometimes you get stuck doing animations, but for the most part, everything felt fluid and cohesive. So gameplay gets a plus. So overall, I'm going to give this game a 7.0 out of 10. I thought the gameplay was fine. I like the story. I like the combat. I like the missions. I like the side missions, even though they were kind of repetitive. There were some gripes, like I've mentioned before, with the camera being kind of wonky at points. And also, what I forgot to mention, that it does feel like a tutorial game. Like, it gives you prompts throughout the whole game. It doesn't give you that feeling of just playing the game and being Spider-Man to its full potential. It always had to give you prompts at one point in time. I didn't like that, but overall, like I said, this game is fun. It's very good to play. If you don't have this game, I suggest that you try it out. And if you're deciding on whether or not to buy it, rent it first and then get a feel of it. But if you played the first game, you kind of know what to expect from. I like the game. I think it's pretty dope. Like I said, go check it out for yourself. Either buy it when the price goes down, or rent it from like GameFly. Try it out for yourself. You might like it. So this has been my review of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like. Make sure that you comment if you have the game or you're planning to get in the game, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. I would like to know your thoughts as well. And if you haven't already, be sure to click that subscribe button to hear more great videos and great reviews and unboxings and all that stuff from your boy. I'm out of here. As always, keep it cool, keep it safe, and keep it gaming.